Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Dish with Candice Cooper. How the fuck are you doing? I know you're not supposed to pull it through your teeth. I don't care. My cherry cola, Oli Pop, delicious. I know how much you all love when I drink on camera. I know how much you love the slurping. So I figured I would try to bring that to you. I got a cookie today. It's Thursday. Most people are out drinking, partying. Oh my God, yeah. Look, my hair like blew back. Oh my God. I feel like my pupils must be dilated after sniffing this delicious cookie. Oh my God. You know, I'm going to say this though. I make a better cookie, but I just got home from work. So there was no making cookies tonight. I made dinner. I reheated my chicken, my curry chicken with potatoes, shallots, onions. What else was in there? Celery. And then I had my little formaggio personal pizza and my Oli Pop at home. What the fuck is going on, you guys? Honestly, I haven't even... I just want to like smell it. Remember when Courtney would just like smell food? I want you to experience this with me. I like really want to savor it, you guys. Okay, what's going on? I haven't even had a chance to listen to Jeff Lewis today. So we can't even do a Jeff Lewis catch up because I haven't done my homework yet. I was busy from the moment I walked into the salon till just now, the moment I left. And now I'm doing laundry because my boss, she's got the flu. So I was like, girl, say less. I got you. I'll do the laundry. I'll bring it in tomorrow. All good. All good. I have a client. She's got a lot going on. And she came in today to get her extensions moved up. I only do tape-ins. Honestly, I want to say extensions are a lot of work. And when I see other people doing the sew-ins, that is so meticulous and skilled, and I'm always just like blown away when I see people do sew-in extensions, like people who are really good at sew-in extensions. It is such a skill. I don't have the sew-in skill. Maybe eventually I will feel like maybe I've like watched other people do it, but I've never done it myself. It's a lot of work. Like, holy cow. The little delicate sectioning, like, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. Hats off to the stylists who do sew-in wefts. And then the K-tips, oh my God. The K-tips fucking stress me out. You have to like put these little hairs on the hair and then take this fucking boiling hot tool and melt it onto the hair. I took that class too. I was like, I don't want to do this. So I just do the tape-ins because that's what I feel very comfortable doing. So, but yes, here's what I want to say. Okay, if you're a stylist, I am celebrating. I graduated in December of 2011. So I'm celebrating 14 years behind the chair. The first time I went to hair school was in 2002. So that would have been 23 years behind the chair. Here's what I want to say. We are in the service industry, and we get paid to make their experience pleasant and to cater to them and to get them water and tea and ask them if the temperature of the water is good. Make sure all of the color and shampoo off the back of the neck to make sure it's a nice temperature, a nice atmosphere. Like, that is what I excel at, is creating the vibe and creating an experience for my clients. I love it. It's something I excel at. So when you have a client who's going through a lot, and you have my permission to fire clients, I usually give people, I've fired clients after knowing them for 8 years. I'm like, I've officially had enough of you. Fired. 8 years. I've fired people after the first time. So, use your discernment. But it's good to give a guest 3 to 4 times before you say, okay, no. But it is our responsibility to create a beautiful, wonderful experience and escape from their everyday life. Like, when women come to me and they're mothers, I am like, my sweet baby angel, let me just shower you in relaxation. Don't even bother talking to me. It's not about me. It's about you. And, I didn't start off this perfect. I've, been a stylist for a long time. And so maybe there were times when I talked too much. Maybe there were times when I made it about me. But I always go and get my hair done, and I observe what I like about the experience, and I make mental note of it. They didn't offer me a tea. Okay, I have to make sure every time I have a client, I am offering them tea or water or a soda or a beverage or whatever. They talked about themselves the whole time. They didn't ask me a single question about me, and I'm paying you $125. I want you to ask me about me. Check, make that note, make sure I really focus all of my attention on them. And, I'm a comedian, right? I love to chat. I love to do a bit. But over time, I realized this is not about me and my bit. If I want to do that, I could do it on YouTube. I could go to do an open mic night. I want to make this experience about them. I don't need to interject all the time. So as a young stylist, I say always go and get your services done by other service providers that are not in your salon. You want to go out and you want to be the experiencee, not, you know what I mean? The experiencer, not the experience whatever. You know what I fucking mean. It will make you so good at your craft. So when I have a guest who's going through a lot in their life, I'm here for you, babe. What do you want? You want me to take the extension out after we just put it all in and it's fresh tape and it's going to take me forever to get it out? Babe, we'll do it. Is that going to make you happy? Then I'll do it. I love it. That's what I want to do. I want to make you happy. I don't care if I have to stay another half hour. I don't have anywhere to go. Cats, they're fine. But that is our job. And maybe because I came up in Manhattan, And it's just such an intense level of competition that if you are not at the tippy top of your game, then you're a loser. Manhattan, you have to be the best of the best just to be a waiter. The competition is insane. The level of skill is insane. So I brought that to the West Coast where I am. And I go get my hair done, I go get facials, and I'm telling you, attention to detail here will be and is rewarded. So if you're a hard worker and you are very good at what you do and you're passionate and you're detail oriented, you could do amazingly well in the service industry. Because the service industry is suffering. That means you're not on your phone. That means you could be having the worst day ever. The moment your fingertips touch that door, you're having a great fucking day. And everything is working out for you. And that's it, period. Like all that crazy shit that I was going through with the car, nobody knew. Nobody knew. Because every day my hair was done, my makeup was done, my teeth were flossed, my shit was fucking tight and fucking right and popping. I smelled good. Nobody knew. Until I said, they gave me a broken car. So, if you're a young person in the service industry, your good work and cheery attitude and cleanliness and attention to detail will be rewarded. And you want them to feel like they are escaping their everyday life the moment they sit in your chair. A little shoulder rub, a little, how you doing? Like a little, just fucking connect. Okay, I need a cookie. I need a cookie. Oh my God. Oh yeah. So, poquito en español, Samuel. You have to translate into English for me. I see música. I'm so happy I got this cookie today. I am so happy. It's going to be hard not to eat the whole cookie. All right, we're gonna step away for a moment. Mm. Mm. Wow. Everyone needs a cookie. Everyone needs a cookie. Get a cookie in your life. So good. Thank you for hanging out while I just ate that cookie. My tummy is feeling a little interesting today. My boss has the flu. I'm like, I could get the flu, but I can't get it until Christmas. So that way I have days off and I won't have to take time off work. Right? Because no. Fingers crossed. I should probably take a little oil of oregano tonight and get ahead of it. Okay, you guys. So now that we've gone over if you are in the service industry, how when you capitalize on it during this time period, you will be much appreciated and very well compensated. I promise you. Let's talk a little bit. I can't wait to go fucking listen to Jeff Lewis tonight. I'm so excited. I'm going to brush my teeth and wash my face and get in bed, put on my heated little thing, and just listen to Jeff Lewis and laugh my ass off. I cannot fucking wait, okay? That's how much I love Jeff Lewis. So, side note, back on track. What I've learned, especially in the last 5 years, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. And oh my God, if somebody seems like a love bomber, if somebody seems like they are just looking to fill, like they're looking to fill the space or fill, like they have like a role that they need filled in their life. I just want to itch my eye so badly, but it causes wrinkles. So like I can never really itch my eyes fully as I want to. But there was recently a situation and somebody from my past, literally 18 years ago, came back around. And when I talked to them on the phone, they were just like talking at me. Little bits of like, well, how are you doing? But never really listening to me. And I was like, does this person think I'm stupid? Like, I've been around the block. Okay, I know what's going on. So I was like, and they were freshly out of a relationship. And I was like, I have no desire to date this person at all. And so I just thought they saw me on TikTok. We had like a falling out during COVID. Who didn't? And we hadn't spoken in like 5 years. We had always stayed friends. We had dated in our early 20s. We broke up. We only dated for like 4 months. We broke up, but always stayed friends. And so, he saw me on TikTok, reached out, and was like, I would love to reconnect with you. And I was like, okay, yeah, we could totally like be friends. That's cool. We could totally be friends again. telling me how he just got out of a relationship. The girl lived in LA. Then he asked her to move up to where he lived. And then she was unhappy because he kept going back down to LA. And, you know, he basically like had her move all the way up there, but then kept going down to LA. I was just like, this sounds fucking chaotic. And when he knew me in my early 20s, my life was very chaotic because when you're in your early 20s, you don't know what's going on. You just don't. You're just figuring it out. You're getting the lay of the land. You're pushing past your boundaries. You're learning your boundaries. You are, you know, not established in your career. You aren't sure of who you are in your own identity and how to actualize the things that you want to do. It's the journey. That's why we're here on earth, is to figure out this journey and like take a few steps forward, take a few steps back, take a few steps to the left, to the right, and then we move forward. Life isn't linear. It's cyclical. So at the time in my early 20s, I was very chaotic. I was, you know, moving between New York, Brooklyn, LA, back to Brooklyn, whatever. So we dated for a little bit, moved back home. And now cut to 18 years later. He's like, I want you to come to LA. I want to see you. First he was like, I want you to come to Petaluma. I was like, why would I come to Petaluma? Well, that's where he lives. I was like, why would I go there? Why? Like, I have no desire. And I was like, I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I was like, I live where I live and you live where you live. And also, I don't want to date you. I'm not attracted to you. Like, I'm just not. So he was like, all right, fine. I know, like, I'm not going to like pressure you to like be in a relationship or hook up or whatever. I was like, okay, cool. You know, like I was experiencing like job change, all of this stuff. And I like really wasn't trying to focus on him, but he was like so pushy and so adamant. And he was like, I will pay for you to come to LA for my birthday to see me and hang out and like we'll catch up. I was like, cool, I'm down. I can't pay for it because like I can't pay for it. So he was like, yeah, okay, cool. I was like, but I said I'm only coming if you know that I'm not trying to use you and like be like, ooh, maybe we'll hook up, maybe we won't. I was like, I have no desire, so please don't push me to do that. Fine. As soon as I get there, I was like, what did I say? So, no, we absolutely did not hook up. We slept in the same bed, and I was like, don't fucking touch me. Don't even put a toenail on me. And I went to bed with my mouth tape on and my fucking night guard clicked in. So I was like, I said no. So we had a great time because I'm a great time. I'm a go with the flow kind of girl. You could put me in any situation. I'm well read. I'm well traveled. I know art. I'm educated. So mixing, mingling. I had an awesome time. I'm great in a crowd. I come back home. I'm like, great time. Had so much fun. Whatever. Then I get the message. I really want us to be something. What? Bro. I said, no way. Absolutely not. I'm not interested. And he was just looking to fill the void. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's filled the void. And I am just like, I am so smart. I knew, and he was like very generous. And I was like, it doesn't matter how generous someone is. Like, if I don't want to be with somebody, I don't want to be with somebody. And that's it. But it was all part of a love bombing technique. And I was like, that's how I know I've leveled up in life. I'm not impressed. I know when the feeling is off. I know. And that comes with time. That comes with experience. That comes with ignoring your intuition and being right. So hopefully there are other situations right now I'm thinking and I'm like, Candice, we'll see. I have other hypotheses I need to test out with other people. Hopefully I'm wrong with this other person though. You know, there's another situation and there's this guy that I met on Tinder probably like 5 years ago. Cute guy. Talented guy. A little bit of a fucked up guy. Like, and part of me is like, Candice, don't be judgmental because he doesn't, like his dad passed away. You know, a lot of trauma, drama, rejection, you know, all of that stuff. And as a woman, you have to be super, super careful. You cannot get into relationships with men who hate their moms or sisters. So, you know, he and I keep kind of like circling back into each other's lives in these like very, like a text here and there every once in a while. Every time we try to talk to each other though, we get into like I just kind of like can't stand him. He's a Scorpio, and Scorpio men can be very Eeyore-y and like Eeyore. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking deal with Eeyore. I was married to a Scorpio. My grandfather was a Scorpio. I have a lot of Scorpios in my orbit. And Scorpio men can just be miserable creatures. And they're so deep that they don't even tell the truth to themselves. So how can they be truthful to you? Like, I've known so many people who've been married to Scorpios and they're like, what is wrong? And the guy's like, I don't know. Nothing. Everything's great. And then there's divorce papers 6 months down the line. You're like, what the fuck? That didn't happen to me. But I've known people who were married to Scorpios and they were like, something is not right. And the guy like wouldn't tell them the truth until it was just over. So it's like they lie to themselves sometimes. Not fun to be in a relationship with. And after like 45, men, after like 32, men are set in their ways. Kind of we all are. So, you know, I'm like, it hasn't worked between this guy and I for 5 years for a reason. And every time we try to talk, it's just like we end up not liking each other, annoying each other. He's just not like fully what I need, but we keep like circling back. So we'll see. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong because I actually really would love to be in a partnership. And for me, I don't want to be in a partnership. I don't ever want to live with a man ever again. I don't ever want to, like, I don't want children unless circumstances happened where a child was in my life. Then of course I would be wonderful to the child, give them everything that they needed and more. But like, having a child is such a massive responsibility. And I feel like people take it so lightly. And I'm like, dude, having a child is so intense. So for me, I don't have this timeline where like, I have to meet someone, I have to get married, I have to have kids. I've been married. I wanted him to live in an apartment down the block. I was like, why can't you just move out? I'll see you on Saturday and Sunday. Monday is my day off. So fucking scram. So for me, it's like whoever I end up being in a relationship with is probably going to be either divorced and they already had their children, or I don't know. I would like somebody a little bit older, maybe like 47, 48. No older than like 52. And, you know, I would love for him to be obsessed with me and want me to move in with him, and me be like, no, no. So, yeah. But I just have no desire to ever live with a man, be in a man, have a man in my beautiful space ever again. You know, I would love to go to the farmer's market with somebody. I'd love to go to hot girl walks with somebody. I'd love to play pickleball with somebody. I'd love to do like recreational stuff with somebody. But at the end of the, like, if you want to come and, you know, help me move or improve my apartment, I'm down. I'm down for that. But do I want to like commingle finances with you? No. No, I don't. I don't. So that's my daily dish, you guys. Trust your intuition, be a great service provider, and you will be appreciated and rewarded. And I think I'm going to finish this cookie, but my phone is about to die. It's like on 10%. This is your sign. Mwah. To go get cozy in bed. Listen to Jeff Lewis with me. And I'll talk to you bitches tomorrow. Love you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. All right, I'm going to eat my cookie. Bye.